going on, guys? It's Cynical and welcome back to another video. Guys, it's been so long, dude. Like, how long's it been? It's been like a week and a half. It's been some time since your boy last did a video. But my dudes, I'm making this video today to say, guys, I'm back, and I'm so sorry about this long hiatus. If anything, this is probably the longest hiatus I think I've taken in my channel's history. And it's sort of due to that reason as to why I decided to take the time off that I've taken off over this sort of past week and a half. So really, I just want to make this video to sort of explain the absence, say that, hey, I'm back, I'm not dead, I'm breathing. What's up? Hey guys, what's going on? It's Cynical. So yes, I apologize for my really long hiatus that I've taken very recently. A lot of you guys have been extremely worried on both Twitter and YouTube, and I just want to say I apologize for getting you guys so worried. It is definitely not like me to just up and leave both YouTube and Twitter and like not do anything on both of those platforms for X amount of time. For the past 3 to 4 years, you guys should know it, I have for the most part pretty much consistently been uploading content onto my YouTube channel. This is pretty much day in, day out, although sort of recently, more so this year, I've decided to start taking regular daily breaks each week. I feel like that's sort of important for me, and that's something that I did realize last year. But for the most part, I have consistently been working on my channel, and I've consistently been on Twitter. And very recently, I just kind of almost felt exhausted, I guess you could say. You know, I've been doing this for such a long time, and I think prior to this break, the longest break that I personally have ever taken has probably been about 3 or 4 days, which was actually last year. And I made a video kind of just explaining like, hey, I'm going to be taking, you know, a little bit of time off, 3-4 days, that's all I kind of need, and then we'll be back into it. But prior to that, I mean, I have never ever taken a break this long before. So it really just came down to a whole bunch of things. Like I said, just really wanting to take some time off because, like I said, I've been working on my channel consistently for so many years now. And I think, you know, after a certain amount of time, even a year, even a few months, it is important to just kind of disconnect, and that's exactly what I did in this situation. I just felt as if I did need a decent period of time off where there is no videos coming out, I don't have to worry about anything, and I can just simply put my feet up, and I felt like that was kind of long overdue. So again, I'm sorry for not exactly letting you guys know. I think that if I do decide to take a break in the future, I will definitely make some kind of announcement for it. The other thing as well is halfway through my break, I also ended up getting sick as well. I don't know if you guys can kind of tell, but I ended up losing my voice for about 2 or 3 days. So it was sort of around that time where I was actually thinking about coming back to YouTube and getting back into videos and all that. And then of course I got sick. So yeah, that kind of pushed the whole break thing even furthermore into a longer hiatus, which kind of pissed me off a bit, but as of right now, we're feeling good. We're back at it. There was also a lot of you guys worried that my break had something to do with the guy breaking into our house. In case you guys missed that, one of my very last videos that I did before taking the break was explaining that we actually had an intruder come into our house. This was about a week and a half ago. And since then, a lot of you guys have been like, oh shit, is Cynical like not posting because this guy's like come back into the house and like chopped them up into 34 different pieces? I can confirm that I am currently not in 34 different pieces. Interesting little update towards that whole situation. Unfortunately, the police couldn't actually track this guy down, and really not much sort of happened with the guy after the whole thing happens because, yeah, like I said, the police just like couldn't track him down whatsoever. However, though, 2 nights ago, being a Thursday, the guy actually ended up coming back. He didn't come into the house at all, but he came back onto the property, was like knocking on the door and stuff. Obviously, since the very first visit, we have learnt to like lock everything down 24/7, so there was no way that he could get in or anything. He was pretty much on the premises for like maybe 5-10 minutes, before he ended up leaving. We didn't confront him once again. We didn't say like, why are you doing this? Or like, what's your problem? Like, what's wrong with you? We pretty much just left it and then he just left. So we're hoping that this whole situation is like one of those situations where it will just hopefully blow over and that eventually he will just give up. But it is kind of a creepy thought to know that, yeah, there is some guy who is constantly like coming back to our place. Hopefully this time is the last time. Now you guys might be thinking to yourself, Cynical, what have you been doing during this time off? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I will tell you, I have been building a fucking city. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Sandarino. That was literally the first thing that came to my mind when I was thinking of a city. Sandarino? Really? God, it's the creativity box. It's empty today. Yeah, I've been playing SimCity 2028. This is not SimCity, this is Cities Skylines. But 10 out of 10, do recommend. Basically, you get to build your own city. You get to put a house where you want a house. You get to put a tree where you want a tree. You get to put a road where you want a road. Now, the hilarious thing about this is I have an unlimited money cheat on, right? Ignore the negative $529,000 that I am in debt. So I've got unlimited money because basically I want to put a house where I want to put a house whenever I want to put a house, right? So basically, I've got all the money in the world to build the dream city I've always wanted to build. But even though I've got all the fucking money in the world, my city is literally dying. You see these skull and bones? That means people are dead. All of these purple lights, those are medical centers and hospitals, and yet these people are still dying. I have all the money in the world in this game. I have an endless amount, but yet my citizens are still dying. Cynical for #1 mayor of the year. Cynical for #1 mayor of the year. Seriously, why does everyone in this city hate me? I've given you guys 2 stadiums, the Empire State Building, countless amounts of skyscrapers. I've given you guys KFC, I've given you guys Burger King, I've given you guys McDonald's. What more do you want? Literally. What more do you want? But that is pretty much it, guys. That's all I wanted to explain for today. I'm super excited to just jump straight back into videos, get into the thick of it. Also, in regards to streaming as well, this is another thing that I've just been away from for like such a long time. I think since May, so that's a decent amount of time. Streaming is one thing that is definitely coming back, but as of right now, I am wanting to get a few things sorted before I actually start dipping back into the whole streaming thing. But what I will say as of right now is streaming is coming back sometime soon, hopefully, but be sure to keep your eyes out over on my Twitter. I'll let you guys know further more information about that when it comes around. I'm really happy that I decided to take this break as well, during a time where there isn't really much stuff going on with Kingdom Hearts 3 at the moment. This is like the year where like everything is going on, and like during my break I was thinking to myself, it's only bound to happen that there's gonna be like a brand new Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer that's gonna drop while I'm on my break, while I'm sick. But thankfully that didn't happen, so thank God. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts has been quite quiet on the home front in the ways of news, and I'm sort of happy about that because while I'm taking my break, kind of would have annoyed me a little bit to know that there's like heaps of like really important stuff coming out while I'm trying to just, you know, relax. However, there has been a couple of pretty big things that have come out to do with Kingdom Hearts 3, small bits of information, but important nonetheless, that I'm certainly going to be talking about in the coming days. So look forward to that. However, guys, with that being said, I'm Cynical. Again, I apologize, and thank you guys so much for being patient with me. Going through all of you guys' comments over on Twitter, as well as the comments over here on YouTube, I gotta say, it warms my heart so much to know that so many people care about me. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I just gotta say that. It's beautiful. You guys are awesome. Stay awesome. I've been Cynical. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day. And until next time, guys, I'll catch you later. Peace.